Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Hey there, PC Gaming Pulse crew. Are you ready for a talk about some serious gaming hardware? Nvidia's GeForce RTX 5060 Ti has just landed in our shop, and we're putting it through its paces to see if this semi-budget GPU lives up to the hype. Now, let me tell you, this card is all about finding that sweet spot between performance and price. Starting at $379 with 8 GB of VRAM, or going all out for $429 with a whopping 16 GB, it's not exactly your average budget build, but neither is it a mid-range powerhouse like the RTX 5070. We've got to ask ourselves, who is this card really for? Well, Nvidia says it's for gamers who want something more powerful than their base $299 RTX 5060, but aren't ready to shell out for that full-fledged $549 RTX 5070 just yet. And with the current state of the GPU market and those pesky tariffs, we're not sure if you'll even be able to snag this card at launch prices. Our PNY model came in at a relatively modest size, with 2 fans and a single PSU connection. It's definitely not the prettiest thing on our desk. But hey, when you're pushing for 4K performance without breaking the bank, every little bit of power counts, right? So what can we expect from this card? Well, let me tell you, it's got some serious chops. In Cyberpunk's ray tracing overdrive mode with 4x frame generation, it was hitting an impressive 136 FPS at 1440p and a whopping 189 FPS in the slightly less demanding RT Ultra mode. That's some silky smooth gaming right there. And if we're talking 4K, the 5060 Ti still managed to hit beyond 60 frames per second in Cyberpunk, although it was all thanks to its generous 16 GB of VRAM. That future-proofs this card for a good long while, since it'll be able to handle those higher-res textures without breaking a sweat. But don't just take our word for it. The 5060 Ti also came out on top in the 3D Mark Speedway benchmark and Port Royal ray tracing test, with some serious performance boosts over its more budget-friendly cousin, the RTX 4060. That's no surprise, given the extra power under the hood. Of course, as we all know, there are always going to be compromises when you're dealing with mid-range hardware. In our tests, we did see a few hundred points lower in Blender now that could have been down to immature drivers, but either way, it's not exactly glowing praise. All things considered, the 5060 Ti is an interesting offering from Nvidia, with plenty of power for your money, if you can find it at launch prices. And if you're currently stuck on something like the RTX 3060 or an older GPU, that extra juice could really make a difference. So should you be tempted by this semi-budget card? Well, I'd say think twice before spending more than $500. In the future, you might be able to snag something even better, like an AMD Radeon RX 9070 or an RTX 5070. That being said, if gaming at 1080p and 1440p is your thing, and you're willing to live with some DLSS 4 upscaling for performance boosts, then the RTX 5060 Ti might just be the card for you. That's all from us here on PC Gaming Pulse.